Hello, Family Search community, and welcome to our weekly Family Search live stream. My name is Heidi, and today we have the pleasure of having Ethan Hatch with us. He's from the Family Search Library, and we're 12 seconds in. I want to make sure that all of you have an opportunity to join us. Oh, look, that number went from 0 to 100 plus in just a couple of seconds. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing today, Ethan?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
We're so excited to have you here. You know why? Because this is actually one of my favorite topics. I know it's probably going to be a favorite topic for for everyone that's joining us right now. And guess what it is, friends? It is adding memories. Who doesn't have a memory that they cherish? And we all do. We have family, we have friends that we enjoy living our life with. And Family Search has such wonderful capabilities to help us preserve those special moments. And today, Ethan Hatch from the Family Search Library and by the way, for those of you that are joining us right now, please let us know where you're watching from. It's always just so incredible to see how global our audience is, whether and regardless of time zone, how it is that everyone is so enthusiastic about tuning in to learn more about how to continue their family history journey. Ethan, we're so stoked for you today. Let's tell you a little bit about Ethan, who's going to be sharing with us how it is that you can add memories and preserve memories using Family Search. Okay, so he's got a long bio. Ethan is studying family history right now at Brigham Young University. And to be a little bit more specific, Ethan, you're studying genealogy and Russian.
Correct.
Congratulations. How is that going?
It's going wonderful. It's such a cool program with really, really awesome professors, and it's very hands on with all the learning that you do. I'm always researching new people and finding new records and using skills like learning old handwriting and everything. It's really helping me become a better genealogist, and I feel really fortunate to be a part of it.
That's so great. And I love reading now as I'm looking at this. You actually served a volunteer mission
Mhm.
in Croatia, Ukraine, Bosnia. And
Mhm.
how do you pronounce that? Herzegovina?
Herzegovina.
Okay, there you go. And you learned Russian and Serbo-Croatian there.
Correct.
And you also interned at the Auschwitz-Birkenau State Museum
Hmm.
in Poland.
Yes. Yes.
What
Uh,
did
the
you do there?
I was an intern at the Auschwitz-Birkenau Museum, and I worked in the archives and analysis section. And it was my job to help add names of former Auschwitz prisoners to a
Wow.
large database. I would find their original record that had been made from the prison museum on paper, and then I would add it as a online record. So I was basically digitalizing a lot of old paper museum records to create a database of all known camp inmates who we had records of. It was immensely rewarding, and I got to work on the grounds of the former concentration camp every day,
Wow,
and
Ethan.
it was life changing.
That's such meaningful work, like you said. Thank you for sharing more about that with us.
Mhm.
And now it looks like you are having another chapter to your family
Mhm.
history journey by interning at the Family Search Library. You're a research consultant, and we were talking just before we started the live stream about how excited and enthusiastic he is about joining us today to talk more about memories, adding memories to Family Search. So we all know, Ethan, that one of the best ways to connect with our history, or actually not best, but it's really fun, whether it's your past, it's your ancestors or living family members, it's through photos, it's through interviews, it's through stories. And today you are going to teach us all about how we can use Family Search as a way to do that, to organize, to capture, and to really just use it as a tool that can help us preserve all of these special moments. And so, Ethan, why are you so passionate about this topic of preserving memories?
Well, I've always wanted to know who my family members were beyond simple dates and names and documents and sources that we can find. I've always been fascinated by who my ancestors were as people. And of course, if they've been deceased for a long time, it can be very difficult to really gain a human picture of who they were. But the memories feature on Family Search is really, really good to help you gain more of that perspective. Through memories, like you said, we can be able to view pictures of them, as well as write stories of them, of fun memories we had, and even record sound recordings of them,
Oh,
where we can
yeah.
hear their voice or hear stories about them from those who knew them personally. So it's much easier to get a far more human view of who your ancestors were.
I love that, and you're so right. All of those different types of assets and memories, which in whichever format, it really does humanize them, and it's so neat that we have a tool. We have tools through Family Search that can help capture the beauty of who they are and their memories before they're gone, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. And I know actually with my mom, I've actually used Family Search, and I'm so excited for you to walk us through all of the tools that are out there because I know that I haven't used all of them. I'm like, Mom, okay, we're bored right now. Let's use Family Search and I'm going to ask you some questions. And Family Search actually has questions that serve as prompts for her to answer. And it's been really fun to do that. So I'm so excited to learn from you, and I know that the 200 people that are watching right now as more join us are really enthusiastic about it as well. So thank you, Ethan, and thanks for sharing more about how we can preserve our loved ones' memories for free. I think that's a big thing, right?
Yes, it's wonderful too.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
thank you so much.
course. Yeah. Well, that's wonderful that you're able to do it with your mom too. And as Heidi said, without further ado, I will get right into showing you all how to add memories to your family tree. I'm going to share my screen with you all. Okay. All right. Hopefully, all of you who are watching right now should be able to see the home screen of Family Search. This is my personal account that you're able to see right here. So as you can see, my large green cursor that I'm moving around on the screen right now, here is my account information in the top, and this big ribbon at the top that has the different features that the Family Search website has. To add memories, whether they be photos or um, voice recordings or stories that are typed on the computer, they can all be found here at this top ribbon in the Memories tab. When you click on the Memories tab, it will have a drop down menu that will have 5 different subsections: Overview, Gallery, People, Find, and Family Feed. As part of this class today, we're going to go through what every single one of these subsections has to offer. And we'll start by clicking on Overview here. Okay, so here in Overview, we can see that this basically, as it says in the title, provides an overview of everything in the Memories tab. It also has shortcuts to some of the new features on the Memories tab, as well as some that are the most popular. Here at the top, we can see the 4 subsections as well that can be clicked on that will take us to different parts of the Memories feature for our easy use right here. This section right here that says everyone has treasured family photos to share can take you directly to the gallery subsection, where you can see all the memories you have added from your account on Family Search. We'll go over the gallery section in a bit, but for now, we'll continue scrolling down and see this section here. What's new on Family Search Memories? Basically, this is where all the new features on Memories are available for you to easily view. For example, we have a feature where you can organize memories by topic with topic tags. This can be very useful in organizing all of your memories as you come to create more and more of them, which we hope you do because they're really fun. And here is another feature where you can share an album. An album is basically a collection of photos, recordings, documents, or anything else that you use to record memories about a certain ancestor. This feature allows you to share albums on social media and can be really helpful to motivate others and show all of your discoveries on FamilySearch as well. This section down here shows you how to discover the memories others have about your family. Like we said, FamilySearch is a large public family tree that anyone can get on and submit information about their relatives. Right here in this section, you can find new memories that have been created by other FamilySearch users about your shared ancestors that you can go in and look over. Scrolling down again, you can see continue to enjoy most of our popular features. This is where they have the most popular memories features on FamilySearch. They have the bookmark feature, where you can highlight the most important or significant memories for you in an ancestor's life, as well as a feature where you can tag an ancestor's profile to a particular document, photo, story, or audio recording. Both of these features we'll go over later in this presentation. And finally, down here, we have the gallery feature, which, like I said before, concludes all of the memories that you've already created on FamilySearch. At the very bottom of this page is the feature that is the FamilySearch Memories app for mobile devices. This is a really, really cool feature. This app was recently created by FamilySearch for you to have on your phone or other mobile device, and it's really awesome because it lets you have a space where you can record photos, audio or video recordings, or any other way you want to record memories on FamilySearch, all on your mobile device. It's really, really easy to use, and it's totally free. You can get it on Google Play or download it on the Apple Store. And it can be easily clicked on with either of these buttons too. We try to make things very easy for you because we just love family history so much and want you to have it too. All right. To get more into the memories feature, we're going to focus on the gallery now. I'm going to scroll back up and go to gallery. Okay. Now that we're getting into the presentation a bit more, I think it would be helpful to explain some of our objectives today as we get into some of the tutorials I'll show you. I would really hope that every single person watching this presentation will finish today with the knowledge that they're able to add memories from their ancestors onto FamilySearch. Excuse me, sorry. My objectives today are to help you learn how to add photos, documents, or audio or video recordings onto FamilySearch as a way to remember as memories on your family's profiles so you can remember your family members better. I will also teach you how to record stories about ancestors for future generations to enjoy. And sorry if my voice sounds a little bit scratchy as well. I will start here in the gallery feature. Like I said, gallery is where you can find all images of all memories that you have created on the FamilySearch website, regardless of which ancestors they were created for. You can see here on the side, first of all, is the subsections within the gallery feature. There is My Memories, My Archive, and Recently Deleted. I'll go over what each of these three subsections mean, but for the time being, we'll start with My Memories. My Memories includes all of the memories that I have created that are the most important for me right now. I've got things from obituaries to immigration records, even to death records and census farther down. To add some of these memories, all you need to do is simply click the Add Memories button, and you can upload files from your computer, write stories, or record. To upload memories, you can click the Upload button, and you can either drag files or hit the Select Files button, where you can see various files on your computer you can then go into and add on. Furthermore, you can go to My Archive, where you can find, I'm getting ahead of myself. You can also have these memories displayed in various formats, like the list format that is displayed here, or the grid format, where you can see larger pictures. I'll have it on the list format for now, as it's more compact and easier to see the various things that I have used. You can also filter various memories here on this. Going down, you can filter what kinds of memories you want to display using photos, stories, documents, or audios. For example, if I only wanted to see photos, I could unhighlight these other features, and now I can only see photos of ancestors. Going back to the grid format, you can see some of these photos at a larger level. I'm going to highlight the others now, and you can see if I wanted to only see documents, I would simply unhighlight the others, and now I can see only documents. If I wanted to only view public or private images, I could highlight those as well as memories with no title, memories that aren't tagged to anyone, or memories that are not in an album. This is really good to help someone organize if they have a lot of memories already online, and they need a way to categorize them for various ancestors. Going back to the Photos tab, I can show you how to specifically tag a particular memory to an ancestor. Scrolling down the page here, we can click on this birth record for my third great-grandfather, Alfred Louis Schwach. This particular memory is really, really important to my family because for the longest time, we did not have a birth record for my third great-grandfather. As part of the family folklore, he had been born on a boat crossing the Atlantic. But now, because we are able to find this birth record, we know his proper birth information. We know that he was born on the 11th of February, 1882, in the city of Lausanne, Switzerland. From this, we can see several things. If we want to edit this memory, all we need to do is click on the Edit tab. And from here, we can adjust the title of the memory, or what it will show up as being called in the Memories feature, the place, the date, and a description that goes into more details about the kinds of things listed on the record, as well as a link to the website that housed the record. The links are very important, as it can allow people to go back to where the original source was found to verify information. Since I haven't changed any particular information on here, I can simply hit the cancel button to go back out. Some things that are important to add to memories first, though, are places and dates. Now, the way that the FamilySearch website works is that you have to have the dates and places in a certain format in order for the information to be categorized well. Sorry. For instance, I've written the date in the standard format of Lausanne, the city name, Vaud, the name of the canton, and Switzerland, the name of the country. This is the place name, sorry. And if it's in the correct standard format, the computer will have this little map marker button off to the side. Now, the computer usually does this automatically. So if I were to write out the name of the place in a smaller format here, you can see the computer will automatically give suggestions for standardized places that I can easily click on, just like this. And there, it's automatically saved. For the date, if you see the 11th of February, 1882 as his birth date, if I were to abbreviate February, it would automatically suggest the correct standardized way to read the date, 11th of February, 1882. And I can click on that, and automatically it's saved. And now I can hit submit, and it will save the details. But first, I will show you one last feature, is this here. It's the public and private categorization for memories. If a memory is public, anybody on the FamilySearch website can see it. This is only available for people who are deceased in order to protect the privacy of living FamilySearch users. If, however, I wanted to make the memory private, then I could choose who gets to see that information, usually only with close family members. For the purposes of this presentation, I'll keep my third great-grandfather's birth record public, as we probably have many shared relatives who are users of FamilySearch and would benefit from seeing this source. Now that I've finished all the changes, I can hit submit. Now, a thing that is possible to do with the memories feature is to tag other ancestors to memories as well. I'll show you how to do this with this birth record here. I've tagged it already to Alfred Louis Schwach, my third great-grandfather, but it still needs to be tagged to his father. His father's name can be found written in French right here, Pierre Schwach. In order to tag Pierre's FamilySearch profile to this memory so that it shows up as a memory for him as well, I will simply click on his name and a box will appear around it. This will show where the writing of his name is recorded so you can know exactly where he is mentioned in this record. As I am showing you right now, this box around his name can be easily adjusted with the mouse and can show his particular name. This way, the box can fit snugly right around the area where you want it. To add his name as a tag, you can filter by the name or find by ID. You will write Pierre Schwach, and then it should show up in this list as a public person. All I need to do is click the checkbox on the side and then hit tag selected. And there, he is now tagged to this memory as well. If I wanted to add Alfred's mother, let me see if I can find her name here. I believe it should, maybe his mom is not listed here. Well, okay, it's just his dad. But you've seen from that how to add someone. Now, if you wanted to add somebody and their name did not immediately show up when you searched by name, what you can do is open up their FamilySearch profile in a different tab. And as I'm showing with my mouse, you hover over their personal identification code that every personal profile is created with in FamilySearch. If you hover over this code right here, you click on the code, it will automatically copy their ID. You won't need to double click it all and then hit copy, paste, select. All you need to do is hover over it with your cursor, as I'm doing here, and then click, and it automatically copies their ID. And from there, you can double click or right click, and this drop down menu will show paste. You'll click on paste, and from there, their identity will pop up, and you can add and you can tag the selected again. Since I've already attached Pierre Schwach to this record, as he is seen over here, I won't tag him today again. I hope that all made sense with how to tag relatives to FamilySearch. You can also, as I drag my cursor over across the screen, use these buttons to find out more information about this record, as well as add a topic tag. To add a topic tag, you'll click on this button and you can search or add a topic in order to tag the information. What topic tags do is they assign a kind of information that a record can hold, mostly around common things like, for this record, birth. You can see here, birth record, and if I click on it as a topic tag, it is now saved. Going back, you can add this to an album. I'll show you how to do this in a minute on the main page of Gallery. You can also add this as a story or give comments. Various FamilySearch users who see this memory can all add comments on here. Here you can see a comment that I can leave for other people to see. If I were to write, "This is the correct birth record for Alfred Louis Schwach in Lausanne, Switzerland, born on 11th of February, 1882, and then hit the little paper airplane looking feature that's send. If I were to click that, now any user can see this attached to this memory as a comment. Now, going back to the main gallery page, hitting the back arrow, we can now see again all of the different memories that I have added. You can see I've added over 97 different records in the My Memories tab. This can be a lot, and it's important to be able to categorize all of these so they're not overwhelmed, and so your account can be easily seen and ordered for all ancestors so that no piece of information about an important ancestor gets lost. If you scroll down and click on and see the Albums tab, you can hit the button that says New Album. Albums are basically areas where you can house different kinds of records that can be saved as memories. Memories can be categorized here along certain ancestors, events, or whatever you choose. I'm going to create a new album by clicking on the button and then going up and writing in the album name, Alfred Schwach Memories. I can also write a deeper description in this box if I want. But for my purposes today, I'll simply click the Add button. Now you can see there is a new album with Alfred Schwach's memories. Clicking on it, you can see that there haven't been any added yet. I'll show you how to do that right now, to put memories that are in the gallery in this album. Going back to the top with My Memories, if I click here, you can see again all the memories in my gallery. Scrolling down, I'm going to find that same birth record for Alfred Louis Schwach. What I will do now is hover over this record with my mouse, and then, now that I've found it, I can go up here, hit the Select button, and from here, I can click on this little checkbox at the top right. Now that I've selected it, I can simply hover my cursor over and then click on the entire record, and it will allow me to drag this record over to, one moment, sorry. Let me scroll down so you can see, so I can access the Alfred Schwach Memories album. Coming back, I'm going to click and hold down so that I can drag My cursor, you can see, is changed to the fist, and it's holding the file in light blue that I've dragged. I'm going to drag it over to this new album, and you can see that I'm hovering over it with my cursor, and it's now going to let me drop it in there. And to drop this memory into that album, all I need to do is release the mouse, and it's added. And you can see it's kept it here in memory because memory shows all of the memory gallery. It's kept this memory in the gallery feature because the gallery feature shows all of the memories that we've already created. So it's saved here as well as in the album. So now we have a new memory to look at. Going back to the My Memories feature, I'll show you really quick how to add memories like writing a story and recording. To write a story, you simply click on the Write Story button, and then from here you can scroll down, writing a title, and then writing a story about a particular ancestor, along with a standardized place and date. If you're not sure what to write, you can click on this button and it can give you suggestions. This can be very helpful if you get writer's block sometimes like I do. Even writing about your ancestors, that can sometimes happen. So FamilySearch likes to be really, really helpful and give you these suggestions. So you can use these suggestions to help you write new things about ancestors. Happy storytelling. Hitting the back arrow, I'm going to cancel out of this, and going back to add memories, you can see the tab where you can write a story about a particular ancestor and then attach it to their FamilySearch profile. And you can also hit the record button. This will allow you to record audio stories or interviews with an actual family member. This can be an invaluable tool as you're able to save information on an ancestor online, hearing it in their own voice. This has been one of the coolest things, to hear stories spoken by my ancestors on FamilySearch, even if they passed away years before I was even born. To record an audio recording, simply click the record button, click, and then you click the button to start recording. As you can see, I'm hovering over here. I were to click, if I wanted to record a memory, I would click, then talk, blah, 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 blah. And then if I don't like that recording and I want to delete it, I can click the red X on the side. And if I do like it and I want it to save as a memory, I can click on the green check mark. That will only allow me to click on the green check mark if I've recorded an actual memory on an actual audio recording on FamilySearch. For our purposes today, I will keep on explaining the other portions of the FamilySearch memories feature. Xing out, I'll show you one final feature on the My Memories tab, and then I'll show you the My Archives and recently deleted parts of the gallery. Here is the Bookmarks tab. Bookmarks are how we can save especially important documents in the galleries so that we can better group documents that contain very essential information for ancestors. To add a bookmark, I'm going to click on a record. I'm going to go back to my third great-grandfather's birth record here, and clicking on it and opening it in this new window, I'm going to move my mouse over and up to these 3 dots in the corner. Hitting these 3 dots, which are called the Menu tab, you can see this drop-down menu where you can do things like add a bookmark, download, report abuse if an image or record includes information that might be inappropriate or contains sensitive private information that should not be shared online. You can also change the photo. This button will allow you to access information that's saved on your computer. You can move it to archive, you can delete it, and you can open this memory in a new tab. For my purposes today, I will go back up to the Bookmark tab, I will click bookmark, and it will automatically bookmark the memory for me. If I want to see what records have been bookmarked, I will go back out of this window with the close arrow right in the top left corner, clicking that. And then back in gallery view, I can go over to the bookmarks tab, click bookmarks, and you can see here the record that I have bookmarked, my Alfred Louis Schwach's birth record for everyone to see. Now, the other two features in the gallery that I will touch on briefly are My Archive and Recently Deleted. My Archive, which I will click on now, has records or memories that you don't want to appear in your My Memories tab for whatever reason. They can be ones that have obsolete information, or they can be ones about living ancestors that you don't want everyone to be able to see in the gallery feature. For instance, I've got memories about my mom, dad, and grandpa here that I have marked as private, which shows with the little lock icon in the bottom right corner. And so only I am able to view these memories since it's living people and we care about respecting people's privacy on FamilySearch. Basically, on My Archive, if we want to add memories here, what we need to do is move the mouse back to My Memories, click on that button, and then we can simply, we hit the select button. And from here, just like moving how I moved the birth record to the album, we click and hold, and we drag a memory to My Archives. I'm going to keep this obituary here in My Memories, though, as I do like it as a source too. The last feature that we'll look at on Gallery View is Recently Deleted. If, for whatever reason, you want to delete a memory, FamilySearch does this really nice thing where it doesn't automatically delete it and it's lost forever. Instead, it goes here in Recently Deleted. Clicking on Recently Deleted, it takes you to this new area on the website where you can see all memories that have been deleted. They end up here. The memories below will be permanently deleted after 120 days. While in Recently Deleted, they cannot be viewed by others, edited, nor attached to Family Tree. In order to take a memory out, for instance, I'm going to use this as an example. I'm going to move, I'm going to select and move this key to Recently Deleted. This particular memory is just a key to the document that has the headings of different subsections for this ship's manifest. It doesn't have any essential ancestor information on it, so that's why I'm using it. So you'll get this delete memory heading up here that says, please keep the following in mind. If a memory is part of a family group, it will be removed from the group. Deleting memories also deletes associated tags, dates, and places. If an audio recording is associated with an image, it will be deleted with the image. So basically, as you can see, deleting a memory is a big deal. It will get rid of the other tags to ancestors with it. But for whatever reason you want to delete it, it will go to the Recently Deleted tab here. And because memories are so important, if we go back to Recently Deleted, they will stay here for 120 days if you decide you want to keep them back. And there are ways that you can move them back to the My Memories gallery and My Archives tab from there. So I won't move that memory to Recently Deleted here, as we are getting a little short on time, and I want to make sure you all have an opportunity to ask for questions. But from what you can see here, that is how you would delete a memory on FamilySearch and still be able to recover information from it. Going forward, the other two subsections of the memories feature that we're going to look at today are people and find. These will go really quickly because clicking on people, both people and find are currently under online maintenance, so you can't really see a lot of what's online for them right now. But For future reference, the people subsection groups various memories that you, the user, have personally created by what people they have been created about and are tagged to. The find feature, clicking on that, allows you to find any public memory on FamilySearch that has been created by any user. This is a really helpful feature that can show you any memory that's been created about anyone as a fan and attached to a profile. You can find new information about ancestors if they have duplicate profiles, or if there's a memory shared to a family member that also includes information about them that hasn't already been attached to them. In the future, both of these features will become more available, but they are undergoing online maintenance right now. So for that reason, they are not available for us to view today. The last feature in the Memories tab, I keep saying last feature, I'm sorry. There is one more that came to my mind that I'll briefly touch on. If we go up to this top ribbon again and hit Memories, the last thing that shows up in these subsections is Family Feed. This is a new feature on FamilySearch that is basically like social media, where you can go in and share new discoveries that you've made, especially memories. Going on here, you can see what other FamilySearch users, whether in your own family group, have created, and you can share interesting things and also communicate between different users about memories you've created. There are a lot of living profiles of current users of FamilySearch on my family feed right now, so I won't click on that as to respect their privacy, as this is a public webinar, but I just thought I'd briefly touch on that. But hopefully I've been able to share today how to upload memories to FamilySearch and what kinds of memories you can add, whether they be photos, documents, or video or audio recordings, as well as how these can be displayed on the FamilySearch website for you and your families to view and enjoy for generations to come. Thank you. And that is all for my presentation right now. But if anybody has any questions, I am all ears. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now and leave the rest of the time to questions. Thank you all so much. Okay. So going to the live chat right now, I'm going to answer some questions for everyone. Let's see. Okay. So the first question is, how do I change and lock memories so no one can change them? This is a good question. I would say that the best way to do that would be to make memories private. And I'm not sure if there's a way that that nobody can change them. Maybe there is. To demonstrate that, I can share my screen again, going back to the Find Memories, hitting Share, and going to the Memories tab in Gallery. If I wanted to make a memory, like say this obituary here, if I wanted to make this private, first of all, I think the only way that you can change what a memory says, you go to edit, you have to edit it, and here you can change the kind of what kind of viewership it has. So whether it's public visibility or private visibility. So you can change here what kind of visibility, it should have. So anyone can see this memory, or it can be private. If you choose to make it private and hit continue, now only you are able to see this. Other people can see it too if you allow them, but in order to do that, you have to click the group to choose, and then after clicking this button, only then can you add different people. And it's the same for if somebody can change information to. So you would make it private, probably. And I also think that if you are only if you are the creator of this memory, you are the only one who's able to edit information on it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that only if you are its creator can you edit the information in that said memory. I think I'm right there, but I'm going to stop sharing. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next question. Do the photos and documents saved keep the same resolution and sizes? I think typically they do. It depends on how big they're blown up, as well as what the original size of the document was on the computer. So, for instance, if I were to share my screen again and go back to home, go back up to the Memories tab on this top ribbon, go down to the gallery and click on that, and go back. Maybe I can choose one. I'll choose this one. This is my fourth great-grandfather's death record that I've saved as a memory. Clicking on this, it can be a little bit hard to see all this information from right here. So what I can do is I can hit edit, and from there you can zoom in and see more specific information. But if you were to go back out, it will only, it can still stay the same blown up image. So basically, you can zoom in and out, but it might get more blurry depending on what the original size of the image was on the website from which the source was found. Typically, if it's found on FamilySearch, Typically, if it's found on FamilySearch, the quality of the image will remain the same, whether or not you scroll in and out. But for different images, if you've taken a screenshot or anything, it can change. Like for this record, I took a screenshot of it from the Danish National Archives. And because of that, it can appear a little bit more blurry the more you scroll in. So it can depend where the source of the image was from. But typically, if it's from an image found on FamilySearch, you can adjust the size of the image and the quality should remain the same. I hope that answered the question. These are all long answers that I'm saying and stuff, so hopefully that was understandable. I just wanted to walk you through it more and how my thought process would go. This is the last question. If you invite someone to view your private posts, do they have permission to share them? That is a good question. I am not entirely sure. I think, I think seeing private posts, I think they might be able to share them. I'm going to share my screen again just to check. If I were to go back to the gallery page here and clicking back on this record, and if I wanted to click on edit and make the viewer, the visibility private, and then choose a group of people to add to it, I think if I wanted to share this record, going out of cancel, so now even though the visibility is private, I think as long as I'm able to see the record and have visibility, I'm able to share it. Oh, and I forgot, if you want to share a memory, all you do is go up to these three connected dots on the top right, hit share, and you can create a link to copy. You can share it by your email. You can download it to save it on your computer. You can share it on all these social media platforms. Sorry, I forgot to touch on that in the presentation, but that is how you would share a memory. Hopefully that makes sense. So, yeah. I hope that answered your question. So bottom line, yes, somebody would be able still to share it as long as they had visibility on. Yeah, stop sharing. Okay, so those were the only. Oh, there's one more question that popped up that I missed. Sorry. Are memories viewable to non users of FamilySearch? If so, how can I share them even if someone is not yet interested in a free account? Um, I think that they are. Let me see. I think if they're saved as a memory on FamilySearch, FamilySearch has a few different partner sites like Ancestry.com, MyHeritage, Find My Past, just to name a few. I think that the memories could be accessed from those websites, but they would only be accessed through going through that person's FamilySearch account. And those can sometimes pop up on the search engines of websites like Ancestry, Find My Past, various things. I think it's a little bit more tricky to get to it that way. But if you wanted to share a memory with someone who wasn't a FamilySearch user, I'll share my screen again to show you. You would just go back to the gallery page here where I've clicked on my ancestor's death record. You would go over to these three connected dots, hit share, and now you can share it with them with their contact information, however much you would, whichever way you would want. In that way, you can share this memory with them for them to view. So I hope that answered that question. Um, Hopefully my answers haven't been like word salad coming out. So if you have any follow-up questions or want me to clarify anything at all, please send a message in the chat, anything as well. But for now, it looks like those were all the questions. I'm happy to wait for a little bit longer if anyone has any follow-up questions, anything they want me to clarify. Of course, just like all of you users, I'm still figuring out everything with FamilySearch every day too. I love this website so much, and it's really helped me learn so much about my ancestors. So I just want to help other people learn how to use it as much as they can. And hopefully that presentation today gave you all an inside look into how to do that. Sorry, I've been getting over a little bit of a sickness these past few days, so my voice is a little bit scratchy, but I just wanted to really thank you all for viewing this class today, taking time out of your busy schedules to learn how to add memories, learn how to upload information like pictures, documents, audio files, any way that you can give greater memory to your ancestors and preserve who they were online, both for you, your friends and family, and future generations moving forward to view and enjoy. And thank you again so much. And I think that is all for today. If you are interested in viewing more of these online webinars, feel free to join us next week at 11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And I hope to see you there. And thank you all again so much for your time. And yeah, thank you.